You said Dave Moses, right? There's something about the burning bush thing.
Oh my.
Sorry, that was poor taste. Choice of words. Oh, before I do the song, I got to tell the story. I played a lot of gigs in my life, and some of them have been fantastic. When I was 19, I got to play Carnegie Hall. We opened for the Youngbloods, which was fantastic. And played a lot of places with America. We toured with them in '76. I was in the band Silver. And I've done, you know, every kind of gig in between. But last January, James Lee Stanley and I, who I did the All Wooden Stones record with, we went to Montana to the Performing Arts Center conference. We were chosen to showcase in the hopes of getting Performing Arts Center jobs, which are really great jobs. Because they have grants, and you don't have to worry, you know, if not a whole full house shows up, you know, and nobody panics. So one of the guys there saw us and wanted to hire us for his opening series up in Ronan, Montana, which is way the heck up by Glacier National Park. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place right on Flathead Lake. So he said, you know, I can get that gig to you on a Thursday night, because we were going to be in Boise the following Saturday for a regional conference. So we thought it'd be great to make some money up there so we could spend it at the conference. But he says, you know, I can actually get you guys a Saturday gig too. And we said, well, that'd be cool since we're up there. We could, you know, Thursday and Saturday. And we go, well, what is it? He goes, well, I also am he's been doing the series for 25 years. So I also own a nudist resort in Brewery Island. Because we're having a black tie event. I wanted to know if you guys would want to play there. I go, it's going to be like our first kickoff series. So I'm thinking, well, it's cold out, you know, it's a black tie event.
It was a long time.
They don't walk around naked all the time. I mean, you know, in real life, you can't. So I'm thinking, okay, that sounds pretty cool. So I flew up to Spokane, and the guy picked me up on Wednesday night, and we were going to drive to Ronan the next day. And you know, he's a regular guy, and we go back to the resort. Nobody's there because it's kind of closed down for the winter, except for events they have. So nice guy, and he and his wife live there all the time. And so go back to the place. It's a really nice place, really big open spot where we're going to play, and there's all kinds of rooms upstairs. And so, you know, he said, you want some wine? I go, yeah, some wine. So, you know, we sit around and had some wine, and I went, you know, said I got to crash. So went to bed, and then I woke up in the morning, went down to get some coffee, and as I'm coming down the stairs, I hear, hey, good morning, John. Come on down and have some coffee, and there's the guy that picked me up, but he's standing just butt naked right there in the middle of the room. Speaking to his wife, who's completely naked right there. Okay. He's just trying to act really cool, you know, like. So I just kind of walked out. I got my coffee, and I kind of sat down at this table. You know, they're kind of over there. I was just kind of looking at the coffee. So Chad comes over and standing right next to me, talking to me, you know, and he's kind of a tall guy. And I kind of don't know where to look. And it's very weird, you know. So I just kept looking at my coffee. So, in the meantime, James doesn't know anything about this. He's doing another gig, and he's going to meet me in Ronan. So then the wife is very, very nice. She takes me in the kitchen and says, what would you like to eat? I haven't had a naked lady say that to me in a long time.
Wow.
She makes a really great breakfast, and so I go to this gig, and I see James, I say, man, you're not going to believe this gig we're going to do. I said, I don't know about this gig. So we did the gig, and we drove back Friday and spent the night there, and and they kind of walk around naked there all the time. It's very hot in this room because they, you know, I guess because they don't have any clothes on. So the next day, all the people started arriving for the show, and it's packed. And I'm kind of up in my room. I just told them I was working on some stuff. I had to get tight for the show. So then James knocks on my door and says, "Hey, we get the meet and greet here at 4. Meet and greet. E-E-T. Yeah. So we start walking down the stairs, and it's completely full of naked people. And they're standing around like a table like that, dipping their chips and whatever, you know. So we're supposed to go meet everybody, and you know, there were no name tags. So it's just, there's kind of no place to look, you know what I mean? It's just like, you don't want to be stupid. So we kind of got through the meet and greet, didn't eat much, and then went back to the room, came down, had dinner, and then we did the show, and Chaz comes out and introduces us, totally naked, you know, we're the only people that have clothes on in the place, and they're all at tables, and it's just light enough, you know, a little lighter than we would have liked in the audience. So we did a really good show, and they were a really receptive audience, and at the end we got a standing ovation. We went, "Hey, it's okay!" Because there was like 65, 35 guys there. I mean, it's kind of weird. The guys go there by themselves. It's very odd. So we kind of get through the show, do the encore, and then we have the merch table. And we're sitting at the merch table with all the CDs. And I'm thinking, where the heck do they keep the money?
Oh, yeah.
So, there's all these people lined up in front, looking at all the CDs, and we're just kind of down there, you know, "Hey, how's it going?" And we did really great, but what they do is they have this little, like a restaurant tablet, and they wrote down the CDs they bought, their name, and then they just put it on their bill, but that was a weird thing.
I don't care.
Put your money right here. Oh, take it, free. It was a pretty weird gig, and the thing was, and they were really nice people. I mean, sitting next to people for breakfast, like one guy lives in way the heck up in like Nebraska or something. He's like the most straight guy. He works like at a bank, and his wife's a teacher, and they're, you know, in their 60s, and just sitting there naked next to me. You know, it's like, it's so odd. No, it's very weird. But they loved it so much. They said, "Man, we can have you guys back. You guys are great." Anyway. And they did say, "We'd love to have your wife come." And I go, I'm not sure about it. So anyway, this is for Diane. This is for her happy birthday. It's called "Life is Good." Went to work.